Yeah. Be back.
Yes, sir.
Out of bounds on this Sunday.
Praise the Lord.
Cater to the haters, Rocco Mannington. Positive building.
Yes.
We got some interesting stuff to talk about. We know we're talking NBA Finals today, of course. Talk about Space Jam. Unfortunately, I gotta talk Space Jam. Have to talk Space Jam.
Boy, y'all grown ass
Because
men
it's crazy.
saying what y'all saying. Kids movie. That's all I'm gonna say.
We gonna talk Ben Simmons. We're gonna talk the Olympics and the USA basketball situation.
Situation is a good way to describe it. Situation. It's very unique. Very.
We're gonna review Loki season 1, of course.
Yes.
And talk about what's to come for the whole Marvel Cinematic Universe. Yeah, we talk movies and stuff over here too, man. Come and kick it with us.
We're diverse.
We diverse, man.
Diverse.
So if this is your first time chilling with us, grab yourself a nice drink, beverage, preferably alcohol. Grab your finest herbs. No Reggies or mid-grade.
No Reggies.
No mids. But if that's all you got, I mean, we ain't discriminating. You know,
no discrimination here.
Come kick it with us, man. Out of bounds for a couple minutes. Let's talk some shit.
Yes, sir.
Out of bounds for Sunday. Rock the Bench and Hodge in the building. Welcome to Out of Bounds. We here.
We back.
It's Sunday, July 18th. A couple before we get started, how was your weekend, man? We ain't been here in like what? I mean, we missed like a week or so.
No, yeah, we missed last week.
Oh yeah, last week was I was a little hungover last week.
It was a vacation day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We have those at disposal. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so. I took a vacation day, you know. But how was your overall week this week?
The week was straight. You know what I'm saying? The weekend's a little crazy with this Miami rain that we've been getting.
Yeah, it's been insane.
What the fuck is going on?
I don't even know.
Yo, it was a lightning storm last night. And I'm just like, all right, that shit look kind of close. Let's chill out. You know what I'm saying? Tornado watch popping up on my phone.
Yeah, people saying they was getting tornado watches, but I didn't get that. I mean, they must have forgot about me. I didn't get no tornado watch.
Hey man, I was getting that shit, and Nina, she was like, "Yo, you don't get the Amber Alerts, but you get tornado watch." I was just like, "Does that make me a bad person?" I'm still on the lookout though. You feel me? But I'm saying this weekend, the week has been good. This weekend's been good. I mean, it's a lot going on, so I mean, it's keeping me interested.
Yeah, that rain was crazy yesterday. I had to do laundry yesterday, and then it started pouring, so I had to grab my laundry while it was pouring because we have laundry room like downstairs in our apartment complex,
right?
And it's very nasty, it's very disgusting. But gotta do your laundry, gotta do laundry. But yeah, man, I had to grab my big ass bag of laundry, run in pouring terrestrial rain, and it sucked. All right, it was horrible.
You was doing a combine drill.
Yeah, for real. Like I'm up there running this shit like with the big ass bag of laundry. I know my neighbors looking at me like, what the fuck, bro?
Right.
But but yeah, we here.
Yes.
Out of bounds. We're gonna start with of course the NBA Finals, or you could call it the LeBron Finals, but you call it the NBA Finals. That's what you want to call it.
You know.
NBA Finals Game 5 was yesterday, a pivotal Game 5.
Yeah.
Yesterday between the Milwaukee Bucks and the Phoenix Suns.
The Valley.
The Bucks pulled out the victory, 123-119.
Yeah.
Was a back and forth game. I believe the Suns were actually up by 16 or something to
16,
that nature.
16.
During the game, which I think was their largest lead throughout the game. But Giannis and the Bucks, they came back and stole a game at home. This is the first I guess it's the first home loss. In the finals,
first home loss,
right now, because everybody's been winning home games. What's your overall? What was your analysis of the game that went down yesterday?
I just think Phoenix doesn't have. They don't have enough. They don't have enough people showing up. And I say that because, again, like, even they were down. Well, they were up 16 points. I think Book had, like, in the first half, he damn near had 30.
Yeah, he was going crazy. Yeah, he's got. I think he has back-to-back 40-point games.
He has back-to-back 40s. But you know what I'm saying, like, it just seems like Book is just doing everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, then you look at the Milwaukee side, you got everybody contributing. Like, even Pat
Connaughton.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he has the most 3-pointers in the series.
Yeah.
Most made. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I'm looking at it now. He went 4 from 6 from 3. That hurts.
Damn.
You feel me?
I should have been on that nigga too.
That hurts.
About that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the game, I had a vested interest in the game only because I had a parlay going, and Giannis, you won the game, but you messed up my parlay. Missed fucking free throws. If you only would have hit 2 free throws, I'd have been $200 richer today.
You would have been 6 and 11.
I'd have been he went 4 for 11 in the free throw. Whatever. But I will admit, I'm changing. You listen, see, the thing about the difference between me and other people that talk is I can admit when I was, a little harsh or a little hard on a player.
Okay.
So Giannis, he's earned my respect.
Yeah, I'd admit that on Twitter.
He's earned my respect.
Yeah.
He's carrying. He's not only he's killing them. Like, he's killing them.
No, yeah.
And they just don't seem to have an answer for him. They don't seem to have an answer for Chris Middleton.
Yeah.
And Drew Holiday played phenomenal yesterday.
Yo.
He earned all that money that they paid him. They paid for him yesterday.
Yeah.
With also, and I mean, throughout the whole entire game, even the last play of the game, he went in and stole the ball,
right?
From Devin Booker, and threw the lob pass to snatch his purse.
You know how them young niggas be wearing the bags across their chest? He snatched that shit. It was a Supreme. That was a Supreme man bag.
And Merce, he snatched his Merce.
Snatched that shit.
And lobbed the pass to Giannis to seal the game.
Yeah, that was a crazy flush.
That was a crazy flush. So he's earned my respect throughout these finals. Only the dude, basically his leg went backwards.
Yeah.
And people thought he wasn't even going to play for the most part. So for him to come out and have these games, these spectacular games, especially after they were down, 0-2. So he's definitely earned my respect, for sure. But from somebody that's earned my respect, we got to go to the person that's losing my respect.
Damn, man.
And
somebody call State Farm.
And CP, what is going on?
I don't know.
We got the stats, right?
Yeah.
So I was looking at a couple of figures for the first few games that he played. Game 1, Chris Paul had 32-9, 32-4-9. 32-4-9 in game 1. Game 2, it was Devin Booker's game, but Chris Paul still had Where is it at? Here. Still at 23 points, 9 assists. Okay. So game 3, they got blown out. Chris Paul, let's see. What did he have? 19 points. They got blown out that game. Game.
How many turnovers did he have in game 3?
Let me see.
One of those game 3 or game 4, he had like maybe 4+ turnovers, I think. I feel.
Yeah. He had 4 turnovers in game 3.
Okay.
His plus minus was -13.
God damn.
So if you follow, analytics and shit like that, but you can figure out what plus minus is. I ain't about to explain all that to you. Game 4, however, was a 123-119 victory. That's when Devin Booker had 42 points. Chris Paul had 10 points. 10 points. So what's going on? What, in your opinion, what do you think is going on? Like, is this going to be a monumental choke job by Chris Paul not getting the job done?
Yeah.
I mean, like what could this be one of the biggest, besides the Warriors was up 3-1. So technically they're the biggest, choke artists in of the finals. But
y'all don't want to talk about that.
We're not gonna never gonna talk about that. CP0. Somebody just put a comment on him. I'm putting on game 3 was CP3 was CP0. That's funny.
Accurate.
Very accurate. But yeah, it's crazy to see how his the first couple games was so phenomenal from him, and and everybody rooting him on, and everybody still wants him to, I mean, he's a sentimental favorite, I guess, to win the title. We do that because guys get old, and and more than likely this is his best chance to obtain this a championship. But what do you think is going on with the Suns? And they dropped 3 games in a row now. It's not looking good.
No, it's not looking good. I think it still goes back for me, the supporting cast. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got DeAndre Ayton still giving you 20-10. You know what I mean? So he's doing his part. Crowder is doing his part. He's averaging double digits in points. You know what I'm saying? He's getting the rebounds. He's getting the he's spreading the floor. He's getting the steals. Bridges is kind of lacking, even though he had a good game last night. But you know what I'm saying? He's got to score a little bit more. And then CP3 is just, I don't think he's not as crafty as he was game 1, game 2. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta bring on those ISOs. You feel me? Like, hit those corner jumpers that are automatic. Like, he's not doing that. And I mean, hats off to who's guarding him.
Drew. They put Drew on him.
Drew. All right, yeah.
They put Drew on him.
I'm saying Drew's on him, but
which is like the most Mike Budenholzer thing you can do, right?
Yeah.
Is not have your best defender on Chris Paul for the first 2 games,
right?
And then hey, light bulb, let's put our best defender on Chris Paul.
Saved his ass. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, but like, I think they need to go back to what they was doing in game 2, and what they was doing. Excuse me, not game 2, the first 2 games, and what they was doing is they were doing a heavy pick and roll.
Yeah,
heavy pick and roll, and I feel like that's just has been lost. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're giving DeAndre Ayton more post up ISO, facing the basket, kind of, you know what I'm saying? Like, he flourishes off that pick and roll. Like, he has that mid-range, not mid-range, but that little teardrop and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, do that more. Like, these matchups, you can work your way through them.
Yeah.
You feel me? So, I mean, he's CP0 now. CP0. CP0, man.
Yeah, so
stressful.
I mean, it's not looking good for and I'm gonna, who I'm gonna blame for this? Oh, the numbers on the bottom of the screen, if you want to call up. 718-477-0139 if you want to call up.
We would like to hear.
We would like to hear what you have to say. It's not looking good, man. Chris Paul, this will tarnish his legacy. We were talking about his legacy, a few shows back, and how he was just one of the guys, one of the great players that just hasn't, won the championship.
Yeah.
And we got a call. But this definitely is gonna tarnish his legacy somewhat. Hold on a second. Out of bounds.
Yo, what's going on? This is Stocks on Knobs. I'm just tuning in.
Yeah, I appreciate you.
Respect.
Yeah, how crazy is it, right? Like from the first two games,
him and Devin Booker was killing.
And now it's like a complete switch. It went off in a bad way. And
like y'all said, he need to get to that corner spot and hit them fadeaways like he was doing in game 1 and 2 all season.
Right.
What do you think?
That's what it is. Like he's not doing that. I've seen last night he'll get to that point and want to still get to the lane. Is that a block, miss, or he passed it? Nah, shoot that. That's your shot.
Yeah, he's definitely not being as aggressive. Do you think that it's Drew Holiday?
Of course. You see his defense? He's not one of the best defenders for nothing.
That's true.
That's a fact.
You feel what I'm saying?
That's
but still, you as a pro as he is, come on. You know how to get to your spots and make these buckets. Get to the bag. Let's go, CP. We need this ring.
Right.
And you talking to a real live Knicks fan. Like, I've been a Knicks fan since 94. So and my team was been bad for how many years, and we started to look good this year. So, see what I'm saying?
Yeah. So you ruined for CP.
Yeah, of course. Don't get me wrong. I fuck with Giannis, but he just need a jump shot.
Yeah, everybody, of course. Of course. Of course.
Giannis gets the jump shot. If he can get that 12 to 15 automatic, I can put him as one of the most dominant of all time with Shaq and Kareem and all those guys.
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, because he's playing like that.
I had to put my input on this.
I appreciate.
Again, I love y'all. That's when y'all saying I love this out of bounds because this is stuff I like to talk about too. Because I'm all about NBA and sports too.
Appreciate you for listening, man. We gonna keep it going, man. Appreciate you for calling in, brother. You too.
No, he's right.
He is right.
He's very right.
He's right. Yeah, I mean, look, Chris Paul's, like we were saying, Chris Paul's legacy, like we were talking about a few shows back, as one of those guys that, great players that's never won a championship. Is it over? As far as like the Suns, do you see the Suns coming back to win 2 straight against the Bucks after they've lost 3 straight?
Nah, I don't. I mean, they're going back to Milwaukee.
Milwaukee's
real. Yo, you see how many motherfuckers is out there? Yo, don't get me wrong.
That can't be good for COVID.
It cannot be good for COVID. You know what I'm saying? and that's why I said, don't get me wrong. I know that some of them, a good portion is vaccinated, but now I'm saying the Delta is out there.
The Delta's out there. The Delta's waiting.
It's outside. You know what I mean? Like, yo, you know what I'm saying? But even beyond that, I do not see them winning.
You know that atmosphere is going to be crazy.
Exactly. And they're going to feed off of that. You know what I'm saying? Giannis' brother probably going to be doing TikToks on the sideline. You know? Like, that's that nigga's only job.
I know.
To dance and get everybody hyped.
Get Giannis hyped. That's what he there for.
And I think they
nepotism.
Right. You know what I'm saying? They're not, I don't see it, man. Drew's hungry. Because like you said, he doesn't, I don't think Drew has received his due respect.
No, you're right. You're right. He hasn't.
He's taking this limelight and he's cool, calm, and collected.
He's earned, like I said, he's earned every bit of money that they paid for him.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And I think they extended when they traded for him, correct? And then they extended his contract, right? And he got that extension. I believe. It's like 100 and some odd million or whatever. He earned all that.
Necessary. Sorry, not Drew Bledsoe.
Eric Bledsoe.
Eric Bledsoe.
I always make that mistake too. Drew Bledsoe and Eric Bledsoe is the same person.
Same person. They both went to Kentucky. All that matters.
Look, the Chris Middleton also.
Word.
Chris Middleton has like the craziest cycle of games, right? So like he'll have like the shittiest game. And then he'll turn around and have and be like Michael Jordan in the next couple games, which is like the craziest thing in the world.
Bro,
is this the time where we acknowledge Chris Middleton as, I hate to say it, as one of the best players in the NBA?
Ooh, damn, I thought you was going to say best shooter.
No, he's playing.
I was not ready for that.
He's playing. Listen, the numbers are speaking. He's playing regardless of what we think of the finals. You know what I mean? Regardless of what we think of the finals.
Right.
He's in the biggest stage.
Right.
He's putting up the numbers and he's leading them to wins. You know what I mean? He's helped. You know, he's closed out games.
Right. Yeah.
You know, we talked about that. He's been the one closing out the games because Giannis doesn't have the jump shot.
Yeah. They've been leaning on him heavy.
Yeah. And you know, when you and so is this where we acknowledge that he's, you know, at least one of the top players in the league?
I was just thinking about, I think the conversation
reluctantly.
I'm trying to be very unbiased, but I think so. I really think he deserves to be in that conversation. I do. Coming from, what was he, a second round pick in Detroit? Like,
yeah, all the motherfuckers in Milwaukee is second round picks, man. So that's that kind of, and that's another you know, that's another topic for another day.
Another day,
because the draft is always, you know, we could, you know, never mind. I'll get into that.
Yeah.
But
he's due for the conversation, right?
He's due. I think he is due. I won't put him as. I mean, I think he's one. I got to give him one of the best. Like, he's one of the best scorers in the league, bar none. You know what I mean? Like, there's no way around that.
Right.
He's one of the top, you know, scorers in the league right now. So I have to give him that. But yeah, the Bucks go back. When's Game 6? Tuesday?
Oh yeah, they do got a layover.
Game 6, I believe, is Tuesday.
Saturday.
Sunday. Or is it Monday? Game 6, I believe.
Tuesday.
It might be Tuesday, right?
Tuesday. Yeah. No, it's Tuesday, 9 p.m.
Tuesday. Okay. So Game 6 is Tuesday, 9 p.m. Will they? I mean, it looks like the Bucks are gonna close this out.
Yeah.
Giannis looks hungry, man.
Very.
Like I said, he's earned my respect. He looks hungry. I don't. My prediction, I think the Bucks close it out.
Yeah.
In Milwaukee to win their first championship since
74.
Since 74. Since did Lou Alcindor win them that title? Or was that I gotta look that up.
I think that was was that Oscar?
Or was that Oscar?
I think it was Oscar.
Yeah, we'll look that up. But yeah, win their first title since 1974. That's gonna be, you know, it'll definitely add to one man's legacy is gonna, you know, be building, or you know, and one man's legacy is gonna be tarnished.
Yeah,
it's just
he's the next GP.
Oh man,
you know what I'm saying? Charles.
There's a lot of great players that didn't win championships, man.
Yeah,
Iverson, Charles,
Carl,
Pat. Damn.
Yeah,
there's a lot of those, man. One thing I want to get out of the way is the whole Kobe Bryant, Devin Booker comparison.
Yo, that shit bothers me. That shit
I
really
just wanted to talk
me.
about that for a minute, because that is like, I mean, that it irks my nerves when somebody, you know what I mean? It's just, you know what it is? It's just because Kobe Bryant works out with somebody, they automatically compare him, you know, to Kobe.
Right.
And I'm telling you guys this now. Anybody talks to me about don't ever mention Devin Booker and Kobe Mama Bryant in the same sentence again, please.
No.
Stop that.
Yeah.
Stop.
Please. Please.
Please. We got anything else on the finals? I don't think there's anything else to say. I mean, we're gonna,
Yeah. We got a correction though. It was 71.
It was 71?
Yeah. And Kareem.
It was Lou Alcindor, right? Yeah.
Kareem.
Yeah. It was him.
Oscar. So, you know what I'm saying?
They both were on there?
Yeah, they was both on the team.
Shit.
Right.
I didn't know that. All right. But yeah, so Bucks looking to capture their first title. Listen, I don't want to say it's over. Anything can happen in the NBA, but you can't lose 3 straight. And when you lose 3 straight, it kind of means that a team has your number.
Mm-hmm.
I do want to blame. I know who to blame for the finals loss yesterday. I know to blame. I'll tell you who. So Giannis is shooting the free throws, right? And they they cut him.
Hey man, that fuck boy. Like, what are you doing, bro? What are you doing?
First of all, the counting thing is kind of, whatever. That's, if you want to do that, that's cool. But so the guy is counting his money,
his blue
cheese, and in the camera, and they keep focusing on this dude.
For what?
For what reason?
For
what reason? Just because he's counting with his money, like it made. I was just like, what? Like, why the fuck do they keep showing this guy?
I don't know. They're just reaching. Like, just stick with the nigga in Suns in 4. Just stick with him. There can be nobody else,
right? Like,
it's just one.
They be fiending to make somebody else. Like, stop, man. He's the reason y'all lost. Dude that's counting the money, you the reason y'all lost. All right, stop that bullshit.
Because you wasn't finna make it rain.
You wasn't. That was probably your last bit of bread too.
Right.
Fuck out of here,
dummy, bro. That shit pissed me off too, bro.
He's the reason y'all lost, man. Phoenix, y'all need to find him and tell him don't come back.
Don't come back. Send him in nosebleeds.
Let's go. We're gonna move on to 76ers.
Yeah.
Are listening to talks regarding trading
Ben Simmons,
their all-star Ben Simmons.
Wait, you said they're listening, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I guess they wasn't listening last season. Oh, all right. I'm just trying to recall some things. You know what I mean? Like, they're listening.
They're listening now.
They're listening now.
Well, no. Well, you got to remember, last year, they didn't have Daryl Morey. They just got him this year.
True.
And Daryl Morey, Daryl Morey is not scared to, make moves. That's one thing I could say about, a Daryl Morey, who was the former GM of the Rockets.
Yeah.
And is now the GM of
Philly
76ers, along with, I think, is Elton Brand president or GM too? Or I don't know how that works.
Is he I think he is like president, like he handles their affairs and stuff like that.
Right.
He has a big role in the organization.
So they didn't have Daryl Morey last year.
Right.
But they got him now.
Okay.
And Daryl Morey, history will show you that Daryl Morey is all about perimeter shooters.
Mm-hmm.
And Ben Simmons is not even a foul line shooter. Like that, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, they've been listening to trade talks regarding Ben Simmons. What do you think? Where do you see him? Who do you think can get a hold of Ben Simmons? And I mean, they apparently they're asking for an all-star caliber player in return.
I mean,
but what teams do you see
trading for him?
Yeah, or that he'll be a good fit for?
Damn, it's crazy because I really don't see any team needing him.
No team. I agree. I agree. No team needs him.
We can even go to like the teams that suck. Like, I don't even think The Timberwolves need him.
Timberwolves need everybody.
They might.
The Timberwolves don't even know what they need.
But you feel me? Like, I don't see Ben Simmons like he's not going to amplify any team. Like, make them like, all right, let's just say Timberwolves were what, 12 in the West.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see them being 10 with Ben Simmons.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? Like, I don't see it working. I mean, for the 76ers getting rid of him and maybe let's just say let's throw Portland up there.
Okay.
And
I was thinking Portland too.
And they get rid of McCollum, even though I don't like that.
I don't like that either.
I mean, because I don't think that would please Dame.
Yeah. You kind of
won't, you know what I'm saying? That won't please Dame. And now you got
we're gonna talk about Dame too in a minute.
You know, so now Portland has Dame. So now when you speak about Portland, you're going to say Dame, Simmons, Nurkic.
Mm-hmm.
What? The fuck? What? Like, no, that's not going to, you know what I'm saying? But now for Philly, it's Embiid, McCollum, or maybe Embiid, Tobias, McCollum. You might got some.
Yeah. So that's funny you said that because I was thinking that too. As far as one of the teams that I think, I agree. I don't think any team needs him, but I know there's teams that want him, and you know why? Because every team feels like they're gonna be the ones that can fix whatever's wrong with them.
Yeah,
and not that not that anything's wrong. Let me not say wrong with him, but you know what I mean. He's a mentally the dude's not there when it comes to shooting the basketball, clearly, right? So every team, there's gonna be teams that think that they can fix that. So one of the teams that I was thinking when I was thinking about this was Portland. Like, it doesn't make any sense for Portland to make that trade. But if you trade, to be honest with you, even the trade of as much as Ben Simmons, as much as we're shitting on Ben Simmons now, the dude is an all-star player. You know what I'm saying? He's a pretty good player. You know what I mean? Like, the dude is 6'10". He creates the most open threes, in the NBA for his, for shooters.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So we could bury him all we want. But the dude is a top 10, you know what I mean? He's not top 10, but he's a top, he's a good player. I don't see it working out with Dame because Dame needs more scoring, not less scoring.
Right.
So I don't see that working out. But if you did trade McCollum to the Sixers, I do see that as working out for the Sixers more because then you got more shooting around Joel Embiid. Yeah. And that's really all they're looking to do is put a bunch of shooters around Joel Embiid, because Joel Embiid has no, there's no threat when Joel Embiid gets in the paint.
Right.
It's like basically you're playing like four. You're playing like 4 and 5 basically.
Yeah.
Facts. You know what I'm saying? Because Simmons ain't a threat to shoot.
Nope.
So, but I could see him. Like I said, I don't know. I really don't know where he would go. I was thinking Portland. Would Portland, that would have been a possibility. I was also thinking Houston.
Houston needs everybody.
Houston needs everybody. Houston needs everybody.
But who would they give?
That's true. They don't got nobody to really
is
give.
Wall a free agent or
nah? Wall's there for a couple more years, I believe. Wall, I don't believe Wall is a free agent. But do you trade John Wall to the Sixers for Ben Simmons? Yeah.
Dude, that's tough.
That's crazy, right?
That's tough. That's tough.
That's crazy. So I could see so Houston would be, because the reason I say Houston is because you put Ben Simmons in a brand new situation where it's basically his franchise or his team to run because they ain't got nobody. You know what I'm saying? So you basically give him his franchise a run. They got the number 1 pick. I don't think Philly would ask for that if they got number 2, right? Okay. So I don't think Philly would ask for that in return for, I mean, they could, but I think John Wall for Ben Simmons straight up would probably work for them. So you give Ben Simmons a whole new, a fresh start. Sometimes people need a fresh start, man.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? So sometimes people need a fresh start, and Philly's a tough place to play. You know, Philly.
I know.
Philly's one of the toughest cities to play along. I think we did this last time, along with like New York, Philly, Chicago.
Who else?
LA,
yeah, definitely LA.
Those are like these are like the toughest, places to play. For a guy that doesn't, that doesn't shoot the ball. I mean, he has no real place there. But like I said, I can see Houston. We said Portland. The Wolves. Somebody said the Wolves. Brought up the Timberwolves like you did before.
Okay.
The Timberwolves could get them too. They'd have to give up probably D'Lo for him.
I keep forgetting D'Lo's there, man.
They probably will have to give up D'Lo for him. I don't know if
I mean, but if give up D'Lo, damn.
You got it. I mean, who you gonna give up? You ain't gonna give up Cat because you ain't gonna give up Cat.
That wouldn't make sense.
That's stupid. Yeah, it wouldn't make no sense.
But my thing is, like, I don't know if, because I think D'Lo and Edwards at the 2 makes sense.
Right.
You feel me? Like, I don't see Edwards manage. I don't see him facilitating.
Well, he don't have to
because D'Lo.
This is true, but if you get if you swap Ben Simmons for D'Lo, you still don't gotta have Anthony Edwards facilitate and let him be the pure scorer.
True, but I don't know what I'm trying to say. Like, I feel like D'Lo is a person that he's the type of facilitator that is a threat. He's like a Steve Nash kind of threat.
Because he can score.
He can handle the ball, and you know what I'm saying? He can create. Ben Simmons can just create.
Now, what happens if let's say if Ben Simmons comes out and be like I mean, clearly he's gonna have to work on this game, right? So clearly he's gonna have to. So what happens? So if he comes out and becomes like a decent shooter, and the crazy part is, right? I saw a clip the other day of Ben Simmons like first, and I remember when I seen it
last season.
No, when he played in the summer league, his first year in the league, and Mans was hitting jump shots, like free throw line jump shots. You know what I'm saying? Really? Like, yeah, I saw a clip, and I was like, damn, like what? Why you can't do this now?
I mean, summer league is. Yeah.
No, I mean,
right. You know,
but I'm saying like it was the same. It's the same.
So
like,
why didn't you take that game? Yeah,
and bring it right. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, why didn't you take that game and bring that? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But yeah, I what if he comes back and he's like a halfway decent shooter? Does that change the narrative?
Yeah, it changes a lot because he's literally coming from the floor.
From the floor, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you add that little bit and you got a different player, a totally different player, not 180, 360.
I know.
You feel me? It's 360 change. So yeah.
And one thing, right? With we were I was always like not comparing, but just dudes that just don't have the jump shot. See, the difference between Giannis and Ben Simmons is that even though Giannis doesn't have the jump shot, he's not afraid to take him.
Right.
And that's half the battle.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he's not afraid to take them. He'll take them. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't hit them with regularity, but he'll take them. You know what I'm saying? And he'll luck into a couple of them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
he had that fadeaway. He hit that fadeaway. I was just like, oh shit.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So he'll take the jump shots, but to not even take a single jump shot, man.
Yeah.
You know, come on.
I mean, right now that playoff highlight of him passing up the ball underneath the hoop is the highlight of his career. Like I was thinking, I thought Mans before that was like a contender for defensive player of the year, and then I totally forgot about that shit after that highlight. I was like, oh my god, Lord of mercy.
But even that though, he's so he's got skills. He's a great defender. Ben Simmons, he is a pretty good defender.
Mm-hmm.
He could guard 1 through 5. You know what I mean? So there's value in getting Ben Simmons. So those are. I mean, I'm trying to think of any other team. Would he fit in Miami?
No,
nah, right?
No, I was thinking Chicago maybe. With Levine and was his last name? Vujicic?
They got Vucevic.
Yeah, because Markin's a free agent.
Yeah.
And
they're probably gonna let him go.
I think they're gonna let him go.
They're probably gonna let him go.
So like Levine.
But you gotta remember they gotta give up somebody to get him.
Give up Kobe White and what's the point guard? The power forward from Duke that they got. What's his name?
Wendell Carter.
Yeah, get him up. Shit,
he's kind of trash.
Yeah,
I ain't taking that on the Sixers.
You know what I'm saying?
Fuck y'all.
I mean, and give us some picks. You feel me? You know, the what you call it? 76 is all about picks.
Nah, you're right. We right.
You know what I'm saying? So, right. And then at this point, yeah, give up Kobe White, give up Denzel Valentine.
You know where else I could see him going to? The Spurs.
A bunch of nobodies.
San Antonio.
So, all right, so San Antonio, they're definitely gonna have to give up Lonnie Walker. I don't think they're gonna give up DeJounte Murray.
They wouldn't. Is DeRozan a free agent? He is, right?
I think so.
This year.
I think he is, yeah. Because he's in Knicks talk.
I kind of want the Lakers to get him, but
yo, what's his name? What's that coach's name? What's his name?
Ooh. Popovich?
Nah. He was on All the Smoke. We was just talking
about Phil Handy?
Yeah, he'll definitely he will definitely make some out of what's his name? Oh boy. Simmons. Hell yeah.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see. I don't want him on Lakers though.
I don't know. I know.
I'm sorry. I just don't. I just don't feel like he's. You know what I mean? Like it's just he wouldn't help.
I know.
But I could see him going to. I could see him. I could see. There's a couple teams I could see, but I mean, we'll see how this all plays out. At the end of the day, I do think Ben Simmons' time in Philly is over.
Yeah.
I think he knows it.
Yeah.
I think everybody else knows it. We're gonna move on. Let's move on to the NBA 2K22. Is slated to be released. That's always a big deal in the gaming community.
Yes.
I haven't been high on NBA 2K until I got my PlayStation 5.
Correct.
Because it's completely different. So now I'm all, now I'm hyped.
Right.
But they just released the covers. There's 3 different covers, 3 cover athletes. One cover, the main cover, I believe, Luka Doncic.
Yeah, I think that's
the main cover. One of the another cover is Candace Parker. Shout out to Candace Parker, man,
right,
for being the first woman to grace the cover
Chicago Sky
of NBA 2K22, and she's been putting in work for as long as I've known she existed. She's been putting in the work. So that's a big thing for her. And you know what? And as I think as we're both parents of girls, that's a big thing for just little girls to see. My daughter's kind of starting to get into basketball because of Space Jam and all this shit like that. So she's kind of starting to get into basketball, and seeing that is phenomenal. You know what I mean? For her being on the cover of a sports game,
for real,
it's a great thing. And then there's the Legacy edition, right?
Yes,
with I believe Kareem,
Dirk, and Durant.
There you go. Hold on, I'm trying to pull up the images so we can put it on the screen for you guys real quick if you haven't seen it. There it is right there. Let me share my screen so you guys can see that. Screen share. There we go. All right. So these are the covers. NBA 2K22. Hold on. Let me fucking fix this the way I want it to. There we go. So yeah, what do you think about the covers, man?
I mean, I like the Candace Parker. Not Candace Parker. Yeah, Candace Parker one. You know what I'm saying? I'm a big fan of I watch WNBA as much as I can.
I try to see some of it too.
I've been to 2 games. The last game I went to was Liberty versus Chicago Sky. Chicago Sky whooped them.
Yeah, I've been trying to take my daughter to go see the Liberty play at some point.
Bro, yo, it's very affordable. And like, shout out to the Vax card because you can get closer. You feel me? So, you know what I mean? Like, it's definitely a good experience. They're very involved down to like not the security guards. What are the people in the aisles?
Ushers.
The ushers, yeah. Like they have choreographed dances and shit.
For real.
Like that. Word. You know what I'm saying? So like it's very what's up. Like I took my mom's for her birthday to that game and
okay.
It was definitely what's up. But I'm excited for that. I'm also excited for I think the legacy cover is different. And I like it, but then I'm thinking like I just want to hear the backstory behind why those 3 players.
I think it has to do what I'm understanding is like the evolution of the big man. Pause. You know what I'm saying? So Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Okay.
Obviously Skyhook.
Right.
One of the greatest post players ever, played the game. Then that evolution from that to like a Dirk Nowitzki.
Okay.
Who's also a back to the basket kind of player, but with the finesse and stuff like that. So he's kind of like the in between, and then to the evolution of dudes like, well, not dudes, but there's only one Kevin Durant.
Yes. And
Kevin Durant speaks for himself. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's how I kind of see it.
Yeah.
I could be wrong, but that's how I kind of that's how I kind of interpreted it.
I'll take that. You know what I'm saying? I'll take that. I'll play a little devil's advocate. Right now.
Yeah. For now.
And like it would have been nice to, if that's the take, would have been nice to add maybe Shaq on there. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Because he is one of a kind of a player, especially in the big man, at the big man's position. So,
what do you think about Luka getting the cover? Just Luka in general getting the cover. I've seen some, of course, there's gonna be some hate online.
Yeah, it's gonna be some
people hate. What do you think about him getting the cover?
I like Luka.
Me too.
I like Luka. Do I think he's cover worthy? No. I don't. You know what I'm saying? I feel like there's some other people that are a little bit more deserving of a cover. And it kind of maybe last year, if you would have took who Zion was on the cover last year, right?
Yeah.
Maybe put Luka on last year's cover. You feel me? I feel, to be honest, I would have put Trey on the cover.
Ice Trey the gang.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like let's not sleep. He's
be sleeping on Ice Trey the gang.
Yeah, they be sleeping on Ice Trey. You know what I'm saying? That's the 4th Migo. If you didn't know. But I really do. I feel Ice Trey again could have been on the cover. And just for the simple fact of what him and the Hawks and what's the coach name?
Nate
McMillan. What they did. You know what I'm saying? Like they
they probably decided that before any of the season even.
Well, then they need to change that shit. They need to change that. You feel me? They need to change that. Y'all need 2K. What's your name? Is it Ron? What's his name?
Ronnie 2K.
Yeah, Ronnie 2K.
We're gonna tweet that nigga today.
Yes. You need to change. You know what I'm saying? You need to change that. Those decisions that y'all make for the cover, work on that, B.
Listen, I like Luka. I think he is one of the, he's one of the top players in the league. He is the future of the NBA.
Cool.
But I don't know who they could have put on the cover. I don't really care too much. But I will say, right, there is a sort of great white hype thing that comes along with that.
Oh yeah.
Not try to make it that, but hey, you know what I'm saying? When you know what I mean? Like, I just speak what I feel like is is part of the truth. There's there's a kind of great white hype thing with that because the NBA is, I want to say, like 90% African Americans.
95.
95, maybe 95. And I'm not saying that Luka is not a great player.
Yeah,
not saying that. Not saying that at all. I'm not saying he's one of the top players. To me, he's one of the top. I'll put him top 15 in the NBA right now.
I'll give him 10. That.
Yeah, I would too. Top 10, top 15, wherever you want that. You can't, you know what I'm saying? You can't debate that.
Right.
But there has been a great white hype kind of, adage towards him where they want him to kind of be the great white hype.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's not many white players in the league that are worthy,
right,
that have the game that that he has.
Right.
But hey, listen, I congrats to Luka and let him, you know what I mean? Yeah. And all that. Like I said, I don't know who to put on that cover. But I do. It is what it is, man.
Yeah, man.
Just make the game good, man. I don't give a fuck about the cover. Just make the fucking game good.
Right.
Just throw out all that all the glitches and shit from last year. Because even though the game for PS5 was is great, there's still some bonehead shit that's wrong with that, with the game.
Come on, man.
Change it. Fix the game, man.
Come on. Yo, there was a tweet saying bring back Dion Waiters' voice in the story. And I was like, yo, that's mad funny. Because his voiceover is crazy. It's very Philly. Very Philly.
Yeah, those I think it was like a story mode or some shit like that. Some of those shits was horrible.
Very.
We gotta move on to the Olympic team, man. Look like it's kind of falling apart. I don't know.
Yeah.
So far, the Olympic team has gone 1-2 in exhibition games.
Yeah.
And a lot of people have been left off of the Olympic team.
Yeah.
Kevin Love made the Olympic team, which we talked about. We talk about the great white hype, right?
Great white hype, right?
Kevin Love made the Olympic team, which if you by standards of what we should be sending to the Olympics, he didn't have a good season at all. You know what I mean? He didn't have a good season.
No,
not at all. But he dropped. He left, and Bradley Beal also left for COVID-19 protocol. And now they've been replaced by JaVale McGee.
Yes, sir.
And I don't even know the other dude's
Keldon
name.
Johnson.
Keldon Johnson
from the Spurs.
I don't even know who he is. What the fuck are we doing?
I don't know. Yeah, he had a good season.
Who was he at? Whatever. What are we doing? Like, why are we not sending our best our best players over there, which is kind of crazy. They left off Ice Tray.
Yeah.
They left Ja off.
Yeah.
Just crazy. It's I don't know. Oh yeah, I saw that too.
Yeah,
I saw that too. Well,
she's gonna kill the women.
yeah, but they're not even let her play though.
Nah,
They shut her down.
fuck.
But yeah, what are we doing with this team here?
I don't know.
It doesn't seem like we have like the best. Do people even care about the Olympics anymore, like basketball wise?
I don't think this generation.
Right?
Which
I
is
don't
a
feel
large,
like, yeah,
a large. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're gonna, if they don't care, you don't get that social media aspect. Like our generation, and then like the older heads who are reporting and shit like that.
Yeah.
We can do as much as we want, but you're not gonna get that younger generation input. Y'all basically not. It's not of interest. You know what I'm saying? Like Ye said, listen to the kids, man. Listen to the kids. He's right.
So yeah, they've been replaced
Mm-hmm.
with Keldon Johnson and JaVale McGee. Whatever.
I mean, yeah, what are we gonna do? You know what I'm saying? Just gonna get smacked.
Let's just hope it let's just hope they come back with the gold.
Right.
Try to, or we'll
something.
See.
Don't come back with bronze.
Don't come back with bronze, man.
Fuck.
But I don't know, man. I feel like people don't. I feel like you're right. I feel like the younger generation. I mean, maybe even I think our generation is starting to not really care about the Olympics anymore because I don't feel. I mean, I know me personally. I'm gonna watch because it's basketball. Clearly,
yeah,
you know what I mean. So that's what I mean.
Right.
I'm gonna watch, but when I think of the Olympics, just and us growing up, it's always been like the top. I mean, besides the that I think the 2014 that went with Iverson and all them. Yeah, they was kind of trash, but
very
the Dream Team, and even like after that when they tore it all down and they put they built the Redeem Team or whatever.
Yeah,
like we were sending our best. Like look at that fucking team. Kobe, Dwayne Wade, LeBron James, Kevin Durant. Like what? Like we were sending the best players over there. You know what I'm saying? Like CP. Like we were sending the best players over there. So even that got me more excited, like to watch, because I'm trying to. Because you don't get to see these players play together at all, and this is the one time you'll get to see the best players play, and you get to see some spectacular shit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. Yeah. So. Right now, I just don't feel like we got any of those on there. You know what I mean? Like, and I don't know, man. Make the Olympics fun, man. You know what they should put on. You know what they should put on the team? Pull a LaMelo Ball on the fucking Olympic team. Y'all don't want to have fun. Pull a LaMelo Ball on the fucking Olympic team. They get LaMelo go out there. Pull a Melo. Put Ice Tray. Put Ja Morant on there. You know what I'm saying?
And bring Carmelo.
And bring Carmelo. Word.
Fuck it.
Bring Carmelo back. Right?
Man.
Shit.
Don't forget. Only man to go. What do you go? 12 for 12 from 3,
bruh.
Shitting me.
Come on, man.
Get out of here, man.
I'm not trying to have fun. God. I want to have fun in the Olympics.
I don't know what they trying to do.
Oh man, I meant to. Did you hear the story about? Speaking of the Olympics, how they're setting up the Olympic beds.
This is about to be some fuckery. No, I did not. Please.
Hold on. I'll find it. So apparently the Olympic beds are are anti well, okay, so they made the beds out of cardboard for the athletes. And I'm about to share my screen in a minute. And the thought process behind making the beds cardboard was to prevent sex.
I blame Rachel Nichols.
Oh, come on. So yeah, they made cardboard beds that are supposed to support big ass athletes and such to prevent sex.
And that's supposed to be innovative. That's supposed to be innovative.
Hold on, let me share my screen so I can show what I'm talking about. If you haven't seen this,
watch they going to throw some like excuse like, oh well, this is our chance to go green, or like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, they tried to dress it up real nice. You know, as far as like making it, you know, about like going green and all that other, you know, nonsense and shit like that. But I mean, they're really anti-sex beds, is what they're talking about. But you see, what I think they failed to understand is that you can't ever, like, if somebody wants to have sex, you're gonna have sex, all right? So the beds, cardboard beds, ain't really doing nothing, but except for hurting your back.
that's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's a fact.
so I don't understand it. You know, but
let Wilt Chamberlain been alive and been on this motherfucking team. I'm letting y'all know something right now, bro. Y'all already know how he got down. He's slaying everything on that cardboard mattress without a care. Without a care. Come on, man. Like, what is y'all doing?
Yeah, cardboard beds in the Olympics, man.
I'm blaming Rachel Nichols. I'm sticking by that, man.
Oh man,
I'm sticking by that.
Oh man, shout out to Maria Taylor, bro. She about to get the bag from NBC too.
Yeah. See how that worked out, right? Dummy.
Oh man, look. Listen, the whole Olympics experience to me, I mean, I personally think it's gonna all go sideways because it's probably gonna be mad COVID and stuff like that. But hey, that's not, you know, whatever. It's money.
No,
Yeah, I think that's all I got for sports
shit
today. Yeah, for NBA stuff.
Right.
I do want to we're gonna play a little inbounds or out of bounds. And if you first listening to the show, inbounds and out of bounds is we just ask each other questions.
That's it.
And if we think it's gonna happen, we say it's inbounds. If we think it's not, we're gonna say it's out of bounds.
Facts.
I'm gonna play some music in the background.
All right.
And hold on a second. So 3 questions each. You want to start?
All right.
Hold on. Let me put this up.
Okay. Inbounds or out of bounds?
Yep.
McGregor's career is finished.
Oh, that's a good punch. Yes, it's over. Yeah.
All right.
I don't see him. I don't see him fighting. Let me not say that. What you said? I'm not even sticking to the rules of my game, right? I'm fucking up already. So I say that's inbound.
Okay.
I don't see it happening for Conor McGregor anymore. I think it's over. I think it's slow.
Yeah.
That fight was an embarrassment.
Very.
You know, I mean, you can't blame somebody for breaking their leg, but you know, the shit talking afterwards and all that other nonsense is just it's war. I feel like it's run its course.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say inbounds.
All right. Inbounds or out of bounds? Lakers will trade Kuzma and Dennis this offseason.
I'm gonna say out of bounds.
I agree.
The reason I'm gonna say that is because I don't see who they're gonna get, and I think Schroeder's he opted out.
Did he?
Yeah, because he wants like some astronomical contract.
He's wailing.
Yeah.
Okay.
But Kuzma, I don't see them trading him at least not this year. Just because I just don't know who they would get for him or what they would get for him. I mean, Kyle Kuzma, you know, has had an up and down career. You know, he's been shown that he could put up the points, but you know, he's also playing with, you know, two future Hall of Famers back in LA. So his numbers are gonna be, you know, diminished. So I say that's I would say out of bounds, but you know, you never know.
Right. All right. final for me is inbounds or out of bounds. Rodgers retires before the season.
Out of bounds. I'm gonna say out of bounds.
You need that.
I need that. I'm gonna say out of bounds because he seems like he's sticking to his guns about this whole Green Bay situation.
Yeah.
But I don't see him retiring.
Okay.
Because of it. It's just my gut is telling me that I don't think so.
Okay.
So I'm gonna say out of bounds on that one.
All right.
I'm gonna say out of bounds on that one.
Okay.
But I will say John Gruden, make the fucking trade. Please get us. Please get us Aaron Rodgers. Please. All right. All right. Inbounds, out of bounds. Chris Paul's legacy will be tarnished forever if they lose the finals.
Inbounds. Easy. Inbounds. Inbounds, bro. This story was too perfect.
It was all set up.
It was all set up. You know what I'm saying? And then you saw motherfuckers on game 1 and game 2. Yeah, inbounds. Inbounds.
All right. Question number 2. Inbounds or out of bounds? Ben Simmons will be traded before the start of this coming season.
Inbounds. Just for the simple fact of what you stated before with the new GM. I'm saying he lets it go.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Say inbounds on that one?
Inbounds.
All right. Question number 3. Final question. USA will win the gold in the Olympics this year. Inbounds or out of bounds?
I'm going out of bounds, man. I don't got no faith in these niggas, bro. None. No faith. I don't care. No, they're not. They'll find some way to fuck up. Then post-interview, Popovich blood pressure gonna go up.
Oh man.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't see them getting it done. I don't.
All right. Well, there you have it.
Yeah, man.
Inbounds, out of bounds. We'll see if these predictions come true.
Yes.
I don't think they're gonna win the gold either, by the way. But whatever. So all right, we're getting towards the end of the show. We're gonna this is where we like to talk movies, TV, and such, what's hot and whatever. We're gonna a quick review of Loki, season 1. You finished it already. What'd you think about the last episode?
I thought it was great. I think it for people who don't know what's going on, it enabled the feeling to be like, oh wow, this can happen. You feel me? Like, if you followed the Loki season and you followed what the TVA is all about, and then you listened to the dialogue between Loki and I keep forgetting her name. I keep calling
Sylvie.
I call her Shirley all the time. I don't know what the fuck. Shirley Temple. Sylvie, and this man who goes by many names. You know what I'm saying? If you just listen to that conversation and you followed everything, it's just like, oh wow. Damn. Well, do I go right? Do I go left? I can go both. And I can go right or left, even which way I go. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just opens up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So your mind, you'd be like, wow, there's a lot of predictions you can make. So, and that's good because it opens the door for a lot more creativity. You know what I mean? Like, so I think it was great. I think they did that well.
Yeah.
They did that well. And there's universal understanding. Yeah,
I agree. That episode was I'm one of the doubters. I didn't think they were gonna put him in, even though I said it. I predicted that they were I predicted it would happen, but I didn't think they would actually do it because of the first two, the WandaVision that came out, I feel like was a little too contained, where it didn't, like I said, didn't truly affect the whole MCU.
Yeah. Okay.
And Captain and then the Falcon Winter Soldier, I felt like was a little too contained as well.
Yeah.
And those and the endings to those episodes kind of, I don't know, the endings to those series were kind of, they lost steam. Like WandaVision had, WandaVision kind of built up this the story, and then it kind of lost the steam at the end. To me, at least I think so. They would, lost the steam at the end. Falcon and Winter Soldier, like it built up this, the whole thing, to the big moment of Anthony Mackie becoming Captain America, which I loved, but I think that whole end of it was kind of fumbled and jumbled and didn't make sense. Yeah. But I've been saying it from the jump. This Loki series has been my favorite. Mm-hmm. And when they opened that elevator and it was Jonathan Majors there, and if you ain't been paying attention to what Jonathan Majors is doing in the MCU, you need to pay attention.
Yes. Now's the time. So I felt like they and he was like, he's such a good actor, man. Like, word. Hats off.
I jumped out of I jumped out of my seat. I was like, oh shit, they put him in. So he's basically a version of Kang the Conqueror, mm-hmm. Before Kang the Conqueror comes, and he basically hinted towards Kang the Conqueror being there when he said, if you kill me, you're not gonna like the other guys that are gonna basically come and mm-hmm. But that series was so well done. That episode was very well done. Even that, and she ends up killing him anyway.
Right.
But like I said, this series, like you could see clearly, it's going to affect pretty much everything. From here on out. Right. Because all the timelines are branched and all that shit like that. And even at the end, when they showed like the King the Conqueror statue at the end, man, like that was crazy.
That shit was that sold it for me. That sold it for me.
I was crazy.
Like, that was quick.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so but it was a very well done episode. Shout out to Jonathan Majors, man. He's such a good actor, and Lovecraft Country getting canceled, which is fucking retarded, but now he's in the MCU, which is amazing.
Right.
So, but yeah, if I have to give that whole series overall a score from 1 to 9, I'm gonna give it a 9.
Me too.
It was just top notch for me. And like I said, it's gonna affect damn near everything. Right. I'm 99% sure it's gonna affect Spider-Man, which is how all these other actors and stuff, because they had Jamie Foxx is in it, and he was in the other Spider-Man movie.
Right.
Then they got the guy that plays Doc Ock from the first Spider-Man movie. He's in this movie. Yeah. So like, so a lot of multiversal shit is about to happen. I'm all here for it.
Facts.
I'm here for it.
Likewise.
I still didn't see Black Widow yet, which
I seen that.
You seen it?
Yeah.
I didn't see it.
I mean, remember I seen like a good 45 to 50 minutes of it. Was it last year on a Fire Stick?
Oh yeah, I forgot you told me that.
Yeah,
I forgot you told me that.
You know what I'm saying? So like not much, like, so basically from what I remember, I seen like, I didn't see a lot of the beginning. I didn't see any of the beginning basically. So where it started off at was like kind of weird. But but anyway, I watched the regular shit on Disney Plus, and it was cool. You know what I'm saying? It was just good to finally see it in entirety. You know what I'm saying? It's long awaited.
Yeah.
And we got it. I'm not going to, if I would have to rate it, I mean, I'm going to give it maybe a 6.5.
6.5. Okay.
Yeah, I'll give it a 6.5. But because it doesn't really, I think what people, I'm about to spoil shit for people, but I don't care. So, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people are wondering if this is going to tell like Black Widow's story, like leading up to her death, when actually it takes place.
Yeah,
before
that. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like it's
That's one of the things that I know, like going into that, there's no real stakes. You know what I'm saying? Like she's not really, you know what I mean? She's not really in any danger because you know when she dies. You know? So it kind of, you know.
Yeah. So I mean, but it's good. I think the ending scene, it leads into some what we're going to get next as far as series wise. So I mean, I won't ruin that, but
yeah, I'm gonna watch it at some point. Just haven't been able to.
You know.
But yeah, so yeah, Loki season 1 is over. We're gonna see, you know, the next thing I believe is what's next? Oh, Shang-Chi, I think is the next.
Yo, Sarai said some mad funny shit to
Marvel. It's the next Marvel movie. But I don't know if that's gonna. I don't know if this movie will have you know, we'll feel the effects of what Loki's doing, because I think it's set in a different. It's set in between.
But it puts things together because it makes it. What was the connection? The connection with the whole 10 ring shit, goes back to Iron Man 1.
Yeah.
Old boy, when
Iron Man 2, when it
was 1.
Oh, it went back to 1.
Yeah, remember when they held him hostage and
you're right.
The thing and the symbol in the back.
That was you're right.
He was a part of that enterprise. So it brings it back to that. So that's what's up. Like I like that. It's making connections. I guess we get to learn about a new character.
Yeah, and there's gonna be a bunch of new, you know, there's gonna be a bunch of new characters and stuff in this, you know, for Marvel now.
We get I think did you see the trailer for Shang-Chi?
Yeah. The new one?
Yeah. Yeah. So like when it was in that cage shit.
It was Abomination.
It was him, right?
Abomination. And actually it was Abomination and Wong.
That's Wong from Doctor Strange?
Doctor Strange, yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, they kind of I think what's his name? Kevin Feige confirmed that it was
shit.
It was him.
Yo, I looked at it. I was just like, damn, what's that nigga name from Hulk? I was like, yo, I think that's him. Okay, all right, cool. Bet.
Yeah, Shang-Chi is the next one. I think, and then after that is Eternals, and then after that is Spider-Man, the one that everyone's fucking waiting for.
Right.
Which they need. Drop the Spider-Man trailer already, man. Shit.
I know y'all niggas got it.
Damn, I know they got the Spider-Man
trailer.
It, man. Drop the Spider-Man trailer already, bro.
Shit, man. We got the Venom trailer.
I'm saying, right?
Spider-Man.
Put the Spider-Man trailer on there. Even that though, right? So speaking of Venom, you know, at some point, Spider-Man and Venom are gonna have to cross paths, and I think the whole, you know, I think Loki is gonna even affect that shit, like how that's gonna happen. You know what I mean? Yeah, I truly do. I kind of feel like this is gonna be like all over the place, before it's all said and done, because you can't have Spider-Man without Venom. That just doesn't make. That's a fact. It doesn't really make much sense.
What's the king? Is it Noel Cole? He's like the king of symbiotes.
I think it's Cole. I think so.
Yeah, he's kind of like a demonic looking dude. Yeah. I was on the comic book app. I actually had that shit bookmarked.
Oh yeah.
I'm about to get into that.
Yeah. See, I told that's crazy, right? That's crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're gonna let's get one more thing before we go. We're gonna review Space Jam.
Okay.
Talk about Space Jam, man. Listen. I will say this, okay? People hate the LeBron James hate has gotten to levels of ridiculous that I can't even put into words anymore.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like the stuff I see that people say about this, you know, this movie, which is not made for you.
No.
Okay. It's not made for you.
No.
It's made for my daughter who's super into it now. I think she's watched it 3 times already. You know what I'm saying? Like it's made for her. Right, so
just to be clear,
at the end of the day, your parents thought Space Jam 1 was trash too, and you could go and ask them, and you'll probably front and say, no, they thought it was good. They thought it was good. No, your parents thought Space Jam 1 was trash and ass too. Okay, right. So this whole notion that Space Jam 1 was better than Space Jam 2 and Space Jam 2 is trash and this and that. Come on, what are we doing here, bro? We hate this nigga so much that we gonna shit on a kids movie that's a remake of a kids movie that you watched when you were a kid.
Right. Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we doing here? I've seen the most horrible reasons. I'm gonna read you one. I'm not gonna shout you out online because you don't deserve this type of pub. But I will read you what you wrote on your post, man. Bro said to me, this is why Space Jam 2 was not good. And he said, they said LeBron's name mad times in the first 20 minutes of the movie. And it was like a big ass commercial for him. Now, as ridiculous as that sounds, right? Mm-hmm. How and how we have such revisionist history when it comes to these things, and because you guys idolize Michael Jordan like he's God. He's God to you guys. First of all, none of y'all will go back and watch the first Space Jam. None of you guys are doing that.
Y'all haven't
done that. Stop it. You guys are not going back to watch the first Space Jam. The acting in Michael Jordan's acting in Space Jam was not an Oscar-winning performance, okay? He didn't get nominated for no Oscars. He didn't get nominated for anything, okay? Look at the first Space Jam. I'm going to pull up the ratings for the first Space Jam. It got shitted on, okay? It got shitted on. Bro, athletes suck at acting, okay? Okay? If it makes you feel better that Michael Jordan's acting was slightly less trash than LeBron's acting, have at it, okay? Have at it. But the notion that this movie, that Space Jam 1 was just way better than Space Jam, come on, man. We gotta stop, bro. We just coming up with reasons. You just coming up with the worst reasons to hate on somebody that you don't like. Just say you don't like them.
That's it.
Just say you don't like them instead of coming up with this stupid trash of reasons. Just say, I don't like LeBron. That's why I thought it was whack. I can expect that. I can accept that more than anything. That you're trying to rationalize Michael Jordan's acting. We're really sitting here comparing Michael Jordan's acting. Stop it.
Not a game.
Not a game. Not a game. Not a game. Acting. Acting, bro.
It's so fucking trash.
Acting. And this is why I do what I do on Facebook. This is why I go crazy and do what I do on Facebook, because it's so ridiculous. Mm-hmm. Like the amount, like the way people just come up with the reasons to hate. I seen another post. Somebody put, I wish he would just be his own person and stop trying to be like Mike. And I'm like, so the dude we consider the greatest player of all time, right? Mm-hmm. Michael Jordan. Clearly, he's influenced everybody that's playing basketball now, right?
To this day.
So we want everybody else to want to be like Mike, except LeBron. Why? We could let Kobe pattern his whole entire game after Mike. His whole game.
Used to talk to him.
His whole game after
advice.
Mike. Okay? His whole game. But we're cool with that.
Yeah.
It makes no fucking sense. You guys gotta come up with better reasons. Just say you hate him, bro.
That's it.
That's it. Just be true with yourself. That's all I'm asking. Just be true with yourself. Just say you hate him. Whatever, man. I'm not even gonna review it. I just can't understand like the levels of hate that we're approaching with this dude, and
it doesn't make sense.
It's never gonna make any sense. Mm-mm. But if it makes sense to you guys,
y'all got it,
man. Because I'm not gonna sit there and argue with somebody that's telling me the first Space Jam was a big ass commercial for Michael Jordan as well. Okay, if you stop doing, get your head out of Michael Jordan's ass and look at the first Space Jam. It was a big ass Gatorade commercial. It was a big ass Air Jordans commercial. It was a big ass commercial for the NBA. So stop this bullshit, man. Mm-hmm. Just stop. All right, stop. God, jeez, it's so annoying sometimes. Like I gotta sit there and really read this shit. Like, and I can't believe like that the people think like this. Like, these are actual things that I'm reading online. And it's unbelievable that I'm seeing it. And for you guys that hate it so much, Space Jam was the leading movie over Black Widow. It took over the weekend. So shout out to the king, man. Fuck out of here. All right.
1707. What's the name of the tequila?
Yeah, shout out to the king, man. Enough of this bullshit. Y'all gonna keep hating, and I'm gonna be right there.
That's a fact.
Just to tell you your ideas are stupid.
That's laughing at you.
We're gonna get out of here. I had something I wanted to fucking show, man. Where is it? Fudge. I can't find it. No, I can't find it. Whatever. I'll find it later. Fuck, where is it? Damn it. Here it is. Okay.
Oh, the ISO shit.
Yeah. All right. So before we get out of here, I like to do bruh of the week. Before we get out of here. So the bruh of the week for this week is gonna go to I don't know my man's name, but my man, if you haven't seen this online, as a hooper, when you call it, you call it ISO, ISO, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you know what I mean? Like, you gotta do something. You know what I'm saying? Like, you call it ISO, you gotta do something. But my man called the ISO and he instantly regretted it. And I'll show you why. Oh wait, I gotta take this. Hey, bitch. Then you gotta clear it out after that. Yeah. Got him. Come on, man. What a lame. Come on, man. You gotta be better than that. You gotta be better than that, bro. All right. Don't call no fucking ISOs if you ain't gonna fucking make the shot. All right.
Damn, my brother. Damn.
Man, we gonna get up out of here, man.
Yes.
It's a good show today.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you. Appreciate everyone that listened. Appreciate everyone that chimed in on the comments. Appreciate the caller. If you're listening to this on Facebook or YouTube or whatever, go ahead and download the Reflex Radio app.
Yes.
It's free. Yes. Okay. And we got a ton of great shows on Reflex Radio. Download the Reflex Radio app. Listen to all the great shows that we have here on Reflex Radio, and great shows that are coming up. If you are listening to this, also, if you're listening to this, catch us on Apple, Spotify, Google Podcasts, wherever the fuck you get your podcasts at. You can catch us on there as well.
Yes.
That's it, man. I ain't got nothing else. Man. We'll be back, man, next week with some more Out of Bounds. We'll see how this final shakes out. Yeah. We'll definitely have some finals reaction. But that's it, man. We'll talk to y'all. We'll talk to y'all later. All right. Be easy. We out of here. Oops, I meant to play that music. My bad.